But now let's think this through. There's more to percents than just fractions. Percents are division by 100. If you divide something on your calculator, what do you get? You get a decimal number. If you divide 50 by 100, you get 0.5, the decimal number. So let's see what else happens with percents. I'm going to throw some up on the board here. Poof. Poof. So we've got percents now. We said that they're division by 100. What's another way to divide by 100? Well, how about this? What happens if you divide by 10? If you've got 5 divided by 10, you get 0.5. You move the decimal one place to the left. I don't see any decimals on here. There's no decimals. Slow your roll. If I have 5, there's a decimal. No, that's just a 5. It's a 5 with a decimal. The invisible decimal, there it is. The invisible decimal is hiding back there. Mathematicians don't write it. Why? Because mathematicians are lazy. So, why do we not go around writing the extra 0 on the back? Because we don't have to. 5 is the same as 5.0. That's like saying I've got a $5 bill or I've got 5.00. It's still 5. You got 5 on it? Because here, let's watch this. 5 is the same as 5.0. We can keep that as part of the thing. 5.0, like Vanilla Ice, rolling with my 5.0 with my top down so my hair can blow? Yeah. Now, I know I don't rap good, but Vanilla Ice rapped about his Mustang, his 5.0. That was the 5-liter motor in his car. The 5.0 sounds a little better in the rhyme. Imagine rolling in my 5 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. It doesn't work as well. In fact, Mr. Starling needs to step off of that because he's got no business rapping like that. I generally have no business rapping at all, but I've accidentally done it a time or two. So there's an invisible decimal behind every number. That means that each of these have an invisible decimal. Click. So each one has an invisible decimal hiding off to the right. There's nothing else beyond it because 5.0 is still the same as 5. Now, what about converting that decimal to percent? Well, we'll do that later. It's already a percent. Let's convert it to a decimal. When you've got the 2 zeros in the percent sign, that reminds you, 2 places. And we're going to go Beyonce. To the left, find all your stuff in a box to the left. Somebody find that YouTube clip. I bet you might be able to. Okay, so we go Beyonce. Boom, red and green, just like Christmas. To the left, we move our decimal place 2 to the left. So 78% becomes 0.78. And 39% becomes 0.39. It's a number divided by 100. 39 hundredths. That's like place value. 39 hundredths. Yes, putting all the pieces together. What about these? Mr. Starling, you've got that Coach number of 110%. Don't mess with Coach, he'll make you run. I don't like to run. If you move the decimal, how many places do you move it? Ask Beyonce. To the left, 2 places. Ask the percent sign there with it. The percent sign over here on the percent side, that's where the percent sign goes. The percent sign over on the percent side says 2 zeros. So we move it 2 places. Click. There we go. We've moved it 2 places. 2 places to the left. We have to go away from the percent sign when we are going away from it being a percent. If we want to convert it to being a percent, we'll move it towards the percent sign. We'll do that in a minute. So 110% became 1.1. Where'd the 0 go? The 0 is left off because mathematicians are lazy. Now, the 0 got left off. You could say it is 1.10. That would be 1 in 10 hundredths. Or you could just say it's 1.1, 1 in 1/10. Sounds easier. 10 hundredths is kind of a mouthful. And mathematicians are lazy. What about this other number? 2%. Like, I know you are what you eat. Does that mean that I'm 2% milk, Mr. Starling? Ask your health teacher. I don't know this stuff. Or maybe I know enough about science to say, not quite. So, 0.2. How many places do we move the decimal? Go Beyonce. What does Beyonce say in that one song? To the left, to the left. Okay, let's get a second opinion. What does the sign say? The percent sign says 0 here, 0 there. 2 zeros, 2 places. Let's move this thing. I moved it one time. One time's got no case. I moved it one time, and I don't have anything in front of it to move it for. Keep going. Okay, so you moved it out into the invisible air. There's stuff hiding out there, not just the coronavirus. Out in the air is the invisible 0, phantom 0. Don't let it menace you. There's a 0 out there. That means that is 0.02. Let's see what that looks like. 0.02. You mean 2 hundredths? Yes, 2 hundredths. 0.02. 2%. They're all the same thing. Now, what's with the zeros hiding out there? Well, it's simple. If I give you $5, which I don't have, but if I give you $5, that's the same as if I give you $5 or $5. You know, some folks will talk about making big money. I'm going to have a 6-figure paycheck when I'm grown up, whatever. So, what if you have a 6-figure paycheck and the first 5 are zeros? Sounds like the most you could make is $9. Make sure that when you get a 6-figure job, you know where the decimal is and you know where the zeros go.